y'all tired of the lock and key analogy? Are y'all?
No. Are women tired of saying all men ain't shit, are predators, or gatekeepers of women's sexuality? Because that's not true also. But I don't hear you keeping that same energy with the women. But I guarantee you, if you see this video, you can try to put me in my place instead of keeping that same energy. I'm 25. I've been hearing the lock and key analogy for at least 5 to 7 years. It could have been out longer, but I've been hearing that those phrases about men all my life. Even when I wasn't even old enough to date, I was hearing that men ain't shit. So me being a little boy, I was thinking it's a possibility I can grow up to be a man that ain't shit, because that's what women taught me. Men come up with a phrase that women don't like, but it's pretty fitting if you ask me. They try to drain all the enjoyment out of it just because they don't like it. Like, how much things you think y'all do that we don't like? But regardless, you don't have to be with that dude. You can hear that and walk off, but instead, you attack that person. But if a man does that same thing, hears something about a woman, and attack her, he's the bad person. Like I said earlier, people swear to God they good people, and so they got to keep the same energy with their own people or with themselves.
Went off. She not gonna respond to facts. Not gonna lie, that lock and key shit cold, man. Like, who came up with that, bro? For real, bro. Could have been a poet. So let me get this right. You don't like that there are double standards, but then you reinforce double standards. You said something in the beginning. You said that, something that men aren't gatekeeping women's sexuality, but you somehow seemingly agree with the lock and key analogy, which we overall know entails that basically the more sexual partners a man has, good job for him, but the more that a woman has, for her. And apparently you agree with it, considering you said that it could be a poem. I don't know how long you've been watching me. I don't know what you think you know about me, but I've held women accountable before too. If you're wrong, I'm going to say something. If you need to be held accountable, I'm going to do that. Whether it's a cat, dog, man, woman, person, or myself. It's just as simple as that. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you did say that a woman can walk away from a man and she doesn't have to date a man that I guess uses the lock and key analogy. But the crazy thing is, it's random ass men on the internet telling women this. These are men that we have no interest in dating. These are random men telling this to random women that they don't know. I have never heard the lock and key analogy from somebody who I was dating or wanting to date. I've heard it from random ass misogynistic ass men online. You want to pick and choose the double standards you want to dismantle. I don't like any of the double standards. You're saying I don't like this double standard. I don't like this. I don't like when y'all do this. I don't like y'all do that. But it's acceptable when we do this to y'all. Don't make sense.